I've been working on this for the last couple of weeks, and I'm excited that it's finally out, and you get to watch it. I've done a lot of research that goes pretty deep in the psychology of why some women like to date older men, and I'm gonna share it with you. This video also hits close to home for me because I'm also an older man who's dating a woman 11 years younger, so I feel I'm qualified to speak on this. I hope you'll stick around for this video because we're gonna cover a lot of ground. We're gonna talk about money, maturity, confidence. 1. The stigma. Okay, right off the top, there's two elephants in the room that need to be addressed. I'd like to start first with the stigma that comes with having a significant age gap between you and your partner. And the stigma goes both ways. Older guys get grief about dating a younger woman, just as much as the younger woman does about dating an older guy. Friends, family, and acquaintances are all gonna have their opinion, but that's all it is. Their opinion. You shouldn't judge someone else's relationship because you're not in it, and you don't know what you think you might know. If two people really connect with each other, that's it. That's all that matters. What else really needs to be said? 2. She only wants your money. Next, we need to talk about money. Because I can already see the comments now that'll say that women only care about older guys with tons of money and a Lamborghini. I hear the same comment over and over, and yes, it is true. Some women only want rich guys. I'll assume you don't want those women anyway, so why even stress about it or complain about it? Listen, my friend, please know this. I only want the best for you, so here's some tough love. Let's go crazy and say that 10% of the single female population only wants a guy with loads of money. You don't want them anyway, so they don't even count. At some point, the guys who complain have to take responsibility and stop blaming everyone or everything else. Avoid having a victim mentality or using excuses why you can't get a date. Chances might be you're trying to date the wrong women. The good news is, if you take away that 10%, that leaves you with 90% of the female population to work with. I'm not even sure where the complaints are coming from because that's a pretty large piece of the pie you have to work with. 3. Finances are important to both of you. The reality is this: finances are just as important to her as it is to you. Because let's face it, at this point in your life, you don't want to date someone who's broke either. Women see a financially stable man as a secure, but financially stable does not have to mean wealthy. Women find a man extremely sexy who's driven, responsible, motivated, and has goals. It's the independence, mental stability, and maturity that women are attracted to. I promise you, it's not all about Lamborghinis. Because think about it, supercars attract a lot more attention from dudes than they do women. 4. Older men are more mature and less needy. Older guys are more mature, more independent, less needy, and less reactive. It's true, older men are just a lot more chill and we don't get rattled as easily as younger guys do. There's less game playing, because honestly, older men don't have time for it. And playing silly games doesn't nurture relationships. Neither does ghosting anyone. Women are attracted to that, and to the fact that older men are a lot more open with conversations about relationships, because they've been around the block a few times and have experience. Older men also make decisions faster and we're a lot more attentive to our partner. 5. She will test you. If and when she tests you in conversation, because she probably will, don't over-explain anything. A perfect example is age. If she asks how old you are, just tell her, "Look, my friend, you've been on this planet long enough to not have to explain around your age." Don't say, "I'm 53, but I work out and eat right and do all this other stuff to stay young." Just own it. If she pokes you about it and says you're her dad's age, keep your cool and say, "Maybe after a few more dates you can take me to meet him sometime." That's being confident and letting her know your intentions. I mean, if you like her, your intentions are to continue seeing her, right? 6. Confidence is certainty. We talk about confidence all the time, But what is confidence? It can mean a lot of different things, but I like to think the definition of confidence as certainty. That makes a lot of sense. Confidence is sexy to both men and women. Most men I know want to be with a confident woman. So, here's the deal. If you meet a young woman, your actions should be conveying that you're a great option for her. If you're not certain that you're a great option, you've already lost because that's what you're projecting, and she will pick up on that.